we're in Key Largo and we're just entering John Pennekamp State Park. And our battery is almost dead. Did you put the new battery in here?
Yeah.
It was dead too. Go check in and find out where the campground is. Okay.
Is the entrance to John Pennekamp?
Yep. After you stop and check in. Ocean. So you can actually turn here and go through this parking lot, or we can turn right here and go to the campground.
We're going straight to RV?
No, we're going to the campground first so I can show them. Like I said, you can either go through the parking lot or Ranger. Also little picnic areas there that you can reserve. Pavilions. This is the dive shop. There's the sheriff's boat. We seen it a little bit ago. It was in the water. Then you gotta go right here. And then right there's the gate code. We stop here and put in the gate. Once you come out of the park, go that way.
Go left?
Yeah, so there's the campground. There's the gate to go in. The sewer is
Holding tank dump
holding
station.
tank is right outside the campground gate to get in. That's so the outsiders that aren't paying for a campsite can't come on through the campground. And to dump your trash, the trash cans, the trash dump is outside too. It's down here because they share it with the marina. And here's the campground. Is it a circle?
No. It does go down there and makes a stop, basically. It has a turnaround.
Here we are. There's the shower house. We haven't been in it yet.
Supposed to be a place to do laundry too. There, at the shower house, probably.
Yeah.
See it. Must be on the other side.
There's another one down there.
Okay, well maybe it's at this one. See a couple empty lots.
Yep. Things are weird this year. I don't know if it has to do with the hurricanes or the economy, and I got a feeling it's a little bit of both. Because Bahia Honda actually has openings, which it never has openings this year. Yeah, I don't know. There's a men's and women's there. There's the amphitheater over there. Next weekend they're having a trunk or treat for
Kids.
2.5 hours. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours long. And they're having spooky movies, some special snacks.
They're doing a spider show.
They're doing a spider show. That's where the rangers explain about all the spiders for the entire state of Florida, what type of spiders we have here. I don't think I'll be going to the spider show. I am not terrified of spiders. I mean, I don't like them. They're not like one of my favorite type of things to have as a pet. They never really bothered me when I was younger. My mom does not like spiders. But I was running as a child and ran in at the campground we were at. I've come running down the street. My brother and a bunch of us were playing tag. And somebody had a tarantula in a cage that was their pet. And as we went running, she kind of threw the cage at us. Because we were playing. And they were playing. I'm serious. This is a true story. We were camping. And there was a bunch of us kids at Tappan. And we were playing tag. And we had at our campsites. But it went across the road. And we were playing tag. And I don't know if these two kids were jealous or what the deal was. But they had a little cage. We didn't know what was in it, but it was here. It was a pet tarantula. We weren't even paying attention because we were busy playing, not it. And all of a sudden, these two kids that weren't even part of our group come running out and kind of like heaved this cage at us. And the spider went at us. We all stopped. And since then, I haven't particularly liked spiders. So I don't dislike them, but yeah, it kind of freaked me out. But yeah, that spider was not happy. So I don't know why she was carrying it around the campground in the first place. Yeah. So I don't know. But they weren't part of our group. And we never seen them again, so we were happy.
Maybe they wanted you out of there.
I think it's because all of us, because I have there's 7 cousins, just us. And the youngest 2 probably weren't playing because they were too little. But then all of our cousins and us had friends. And we all camped together. There was like 10 families that all camped together all summer long. And so we had a whole group of us that like to hang out together and play. Only thing I can think of, maybe they were a little jealous that we were all playing together. And we would have let them play if they would have asked. But I don't know, she was kind of weird.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah. The swamp is right behind our camper.
Behind everything.
It's behind every camper, and it's up higher than normal from all the hurricanes. So you gotta kind of watch for crocodiles. Key Largo chocolates. It has ice cream, fudge, and candy. It's pretty cool in there, especially if you like a key lime pie. Jim got some ice cream. I got some ice cream. And we got some chocolates. My ice cream is melting.
Mm-hmm.
What is your flavor?
Caramel?
It was lychee.
Dolce.
Lychee Dolce is the name of it. And it's in a waffle cone. So I got 1 scoop of it and 1 scoop of butter pecan. And then we got some chocolates. I'll show you the chocolates. There's the chocolates. This is cherry. Coconut rum. Can't remember what this is. Maple. I think this is hazelnut. This is dreamsicle. I think that's a key lime. Find out how they are. This is the dive shop. Pennekamp State Park t-shirts. Ooh, about a scuba diver.
Good, are you?
Restrooms. We're at the boat dock. Right there is the dive shop, gift shop that we were just at. And if you come down to this window here, you can rent dive gear. Actual tanks are in the back there. I don't know if they fill your own personal tanks here or not, but it does have all the dive equipment. And it also has snorkeling equipment if you want to rent snorkeling gear. And there are 2 beaches here. So I don't, if you just rent it here and then go snorkel on your own. You cannot get a refund once you've used it, obviously. And then here's a nice area that you can, if you got your own boat, that you can come up and dock and then go to the beaches, or rent a kayak or go kayaking or whatever you want to do, or if you just need your dive equipment. But it does have warnings about saltwater crocodiles. There are crocodiles here. I kind of need the map in the back to see. So somewhere in here is where you go for the glass bottom boats tour, is like in here. And then there is the snorkeling tours that you can do. And this looks like it's the kayak rental office. However, we have our own kayaks. We're not going to be renting any. There's different trails. You can see there, the paddle boarding.
What have you got here? It's rough. If you go over here, it's nice and smooth.
There's cones there where we're not supposed to go out.
Yeah, I don't think you can get out that way.
There's the playground area that is currently closed. They're supposed to be renovating it, but right now it looks like they aren't working on it at all. There's also a kayak landing over that way.
It must be if you have your own.
Yeah.
You can't go where it's smooth.
I don't know. I would ask first. Keep to the right.
Man, they got a ton of parking, don't they?
There's all kinds of trails and different things that you can take out here. So anyways, this is just some of. So there's walking trails, there's kayaking trails. This is one of the walking trails, was right there. And there's 2 beaches. There's a bathhouse and restrooms. That first beach we went to was Far Beach. And then over here's where you catch the, you check in for the glass bottom boat tours. And they do have like a little food thing open. I don't know if it's open right now, but it's called the Waterfront Blue Heron Cafe. There's a truck sitting outside of it, but I don't know if it's open. Turn. And then somewhere in here is supposed to be the aquarium and the other beach, Cannon Beach.
Oh,
Yep, there's the visitor center, the aquarium.
Stop.
Yeah.
We're going into the visitor center and aquarium. They've got it decorated for Halloween. Just in a few days.
Yeah. It's a buffer.
I think aquariums are cool.
They got it all there.
Oh man, you flip.
Huh?
Yellow tang.
You flew? There's another fish back in there. See him behind?
Where you got pumpkins.
Uh-huh. And then look at this. This is really funny. They have a wanted sign, like out in the Old West. But yeah, lionfish. Good shipwreck. Got a lot of jellyfish. These are like old wine bottles, whiskey bottles. That's his tails in.
I don't know what it is. It's cool.
Oh, there's his eyes.
You can see him looking around.
He's just hanging out. See the eyeball staring back at you?
Lobster?
Florida lobster. One's upside down. See the eyes staring at you?
Mm-hmm. He's got a tick.
Which one?
The puffer thing here.
That one might have a snake. Hanging on rubbish, you may be confused with the name of tropical plants.
I'm not sure what kind of bird that is.
This is another gift shop. This is the main gift shop. I came here first. Sorry? Yeah, sorry. So, do you want to schedule or get ready? This is one of the two beaches. This is Cannon Beach.
Walked outside. Now we've got a big iguana type lizard at the campsite. I think he's trying to hide. These things are very destructive. They kill all the local wildlife. They're not native to Florida at all, hardly. And glad there's people that go out and kill them. They're pretty. They're cool to look at, but yeah, they need to be gone. Here's our campsite. We're on campsite number 11. It's a nice campsite. There's plenty wide, plenty long. We have a 30-foot camper. We're able to park our truck inside the campsite pretty easily. There's some swamp behind us. There's a I'm gonna call it a grill or whatever, but you're not allowed to have fires here, but they do have a grill at each campsite and a picnic table. You see a swamp behind us. Dump station at each site where water is shared between the two, so we had to run our water across the campsite, which is fine. It's got 50 amp, 30 amp at each site. Gravel lots, basically level, not too bad. Bathrooms are over there. We did laundry. The laundry is fine. There's 2 washers that worked, 2 dryers that actually worked, which is kind of unusual for a state park. And they were clean. The bathrooms are cleaned every day. The staff seems to be mowing a lot, which is normal for Florida. This is a typical campsite here. This is lot 10, our neighbor. Nothing special, but it's nice. And this is lot 9. Over here is lot 41. Right across from the campground is one of these pavilions called the Manta Ray. Really nice. And they have a movie screen or a screen they can put up slides or whatever, and the campfire program when they have them. Here's the other pavilion. It's called Snook.
Yeah, and you can launch your personal kayak here. This is how the guy told me to launch it.
Told Michelle that you can launch your own personal kayak here, but a lot of coral down there to walk on. I don't think it'd be the smartest place to go, but I guess you could launch here. You have to have some pretty good shoes on. And there's the dock over there. That's where they launch a lot of the sightseeing boats and glass bottom boats. There's a ramp over there. To me, it'd be a lot better place to launch.
We hope you enjoyed our video of John Pennekamp State Park and the surrounding areas. We will be back to John Pennekamp because we did not get to do any of the boat cruises. There's a glass bottom boat tour that we want to take,
left, then turn left,
and a scuba dive or not, snorkeling boat ride, and then there are some trails. And we didn't get the kayak. Out of the 13 days that we've been here, it has been extremely windy. See the flag right there?
That's the way it's been.
This is the way it's been. Look at the dive flag.
And they're not renting the kayaks and paddleboards here, but they'll let you go out if you have your own, and you're experienced.
Ever since the Hurricane Milton went through, it has been really, really windy down here. There was another hurricane that went past Cuba since Milton, and since that's been down there, it's been extremely windy. So there was only one day out of the 13 days that it wasn't windy, and that just happened to be the day that Jim had to replace the vent on our camper because it was leaking. It came that way from the factory leaking. So we will be back down here, but we hope you enjoyed this video.